In this video, we're going to go through the step-by-step process of getting your bottle store set up. The first thing you're going to do is go to the stores page and click store, which you'll also automatically land on when you click this button up here. You'll click new, and you're going to give your store a title. So we can call this weekly orders, and we can give it a description. So we could say and hit save. Now, if you don't want your store to be public or active just yet and you want to keep it a draft, you can uncheck this and then just hit save there while you do the editing on the store. As soon as you switch this button to live, the store will be live on your bottle site in order for orders to come through on. So next thing we're going to do is decide if we want to have a store minimum. A store minimum means that there must be either a dollar amount required or an item count required in order for the customer to complete their checkout. So if you want the customer to have at least $100 worth of items in their cart in order to check out, you can put $100 here, or in the same breath, you can put 10 items in here, and the customer will have to have 10 items in their cart in order to complete checkout. Image, you can upload an image here to make your store look pretty and branded and just beautiful. And then here you're going to want to check off, if you've already set up your fulfillment methods, the methods that you want available on your store. If you haven't set up your fulfillment methods yet, make sure to check that out in a different video, and you'll do that from this section here. So we'll check off home delivery. And then next we're going to enable tipping. If you don't want to allow tipping on your page, just keep this unchecked. If you do, you'll check this off and then you'll add the tip amount. So if you want the customers to be able to choose between 20%, hit save there, 30%, hit save there, and then maybe a custom amount where they can decide, hit save there, and you have that set up. Next, we're going to go down to our categories. So this is going to be where you add the categories that you want to appear on your store. Categories are kind of how you organize your different products. So if you click add category, we can call this dinners. You can add a description here if we want to. If not, that's okay too. And then if you want there to be a minimum of the dinners category, so they have to have at least 3 items from the dinners category, you can put 3 there and hit save. And then we want to add our products. So assuming that your products are already in your product library, which is here, you could go in and click add products and then search for the products that you want to add to your store. So I can add a smoothie, I can add my bagels. If you have any questions with adding products, you could see a different video for how to do that. But all of the products need to be already added into the product library, and then you'll find them by searching in this space in your store under the categories. You can have multiple categories as well. Many people do. So you can do something like this, and maybe you want them to have one item from the pastries category in their cart in order to check out. Hit save there, and then you could start, finding items to add to this category. Next are the pricing tiers. We will have a separate video on this, but essentially the pricing tiers are just an easy way to offer bulk discounting. So just quickly, we could do 10% off when you hit 10 items, add 10% discount here, and then add a 10 item count here. And this will mean that when the customer hits 10 items in their cart, they'll automatically receive a 10% off discount and hit save. And then lastly is the question section. We have a whole article going over all the different questions, but essentially these are just order questions that you can ask at any point during the checkout process in any format that you'd like. And these are all the different question types. We'll make sure to link that video in this article on how to set up those questions. Once you're finished here, you'll hit save. And if we go here, we'll see that our store is ready to go. This is still a draft, and so like I said, when I'm ready to make this go live, I can check that button and hit save and go back here, and my store is officially